Hey, happy Hopeville Friday to you. I'm out here in the greenhouse. We've got the end walls up. I don't know if you can see that, how well you can see that, but so there's those banana trees are huge. But on the other end of that, there's a sheet steel on the end walls now, and we'll do spray foam insulation over that. And then up kind of where you can see up in the back, there'll be sheet steel there going down for that north and back wall. And then right above my head will all be that polygal or twin panel poly for the top and the south side. So coming along, all the structure, most of the structure's done, most of the welding's done. That all has to be complete before I put any poly on because it will melt it. But I'm really close. I got some vents going up, and you can't really see those, but we're gonna have vents on the top so that we can open and let hot air out. We're also gonna have vents on the lower south so that we can let air in addition to the ground loop geothermal tubes that will circulate, and that's kind of what this is. It won't be here where it is now, but it'll pull air through a pipe that goes out in the ground to keep that ground temperature in here. So that's I'm planning on that being our heat in addition to sun. So hopefully that works for us. I wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little bit about James Clear's email this week said, if you keep ignoring the feedback, life will keep teaching you the same lesson. And I thought, man, that is good. You know, I had a friend that was really going through a trial, really going through a tough time in his life. And he said something, I don't remember what it was now, but he said something that was very admirable, I thought, for what he was going through. And I commented on that, you know, because we talked about that before. When something pops into your head and it's positive, tell that person, you know, that might do them a world of good. So I said to him, you know, hey, that's admirable. I'm impressed that you can have that attitude with all this that's going on in your life. And he said, buddy, I don't want to go around this mountain again and have to learn this lesson again. I want to get it right this time. This is not my first trip around. And I thought, that's pretty wise, you know. I don't know if that's necessarily feedback. Well, it is in a sense in his situation. It for sure was. But you know, we need to think about that. A lot of times we want to come up with I don't know if it's an excuse, but we want to say, you know, well, we did this because we want to defend our position or defend our action or whatever it was, and we ignore the feedback altogether. And that is not, you know, that's just setting up your own little world and your own little ideas about how things ought to be, and not paying attention to anyone else. And I don't know about you, but for me, that'll get me in trouble really quick. So, you know, my wife, my kids, my parents, people that have access, my pastor, people have access to my life, I allow them to speak into my life, and I don't immediately say, well, no, I did that because, you know, I listen to that, and I think we need to do that because I don't want to do that again. I don't want to be stuck with, you know, doing that same thing over and over and over again because I didn't get it right. You know, when someone tried to help me and tried to tell me, you know, hey, I don't think this is a great plan that you got going here. So anyway, just want to come by and wish you guys a happy Hopeville Friday. Don't ignore the feedback, you know, look at it, listen to it. If it's not applicable, just, you know, smile away. Smile away, boys, smile away. You know, go on about your business. Play your piano, sing your little song. All right? You guys have a great weekend, and we'll catch you down the road.